students, let's read about Dave the dog who's worried about coronavirus, yet he managed his fears. Dave the dog is worried about coronavirus. There was once an owl called Dottie, a nurse with a uniform all spotty. She works in the hospital up the hill, looking after all the children who are ill. Near to Dottie there lives a dog called Dave, who every morning gives Nurse Dottie a wave. But this morning Dave doesn't have his normal big grin because there's something really worrying him. There has been talk about coronavirus everywhere, and hearing about it is giving Dave a big scare. It is on the TV, at home, and school every day. Dave is worried that everything won't be okay. Dave is anxious, and Nurse Dottie can see that, so she decides to stop for a chat. There is lots of different and scary things being said, so Nurse Dottie wants to make sure Dave knows the truth instead. Nurse Dottie tells Dave that coronavirus is an illness that some people will get, but that most people will not get really poorly from it. For most, it is like a cold or flu they might get when it's colder, but we should be careful to protect ourselves and those who are unwell or older. Dave asks if it's true that someone has it if they're coughing a lot. Nurse Dottie says, coughing is a symptom, but it might not be coronavirus they have got. With coronavirus, they may get a fever and be a bit short of breath too, but these things are also symptoms of a cold or flu. Nurse Dottie says, washing his hand is the most important thing Dave should do. It should be for at least 20 seconds or singing happy birthday twice through. This will help to stop him from getting coronavirus himself, and it's a way that Dave can help to protect everybody else. To be safe, if Dave gets poorly, he will have to stay at home, but his family would stay with him so he would not be alone. If he's been near others who are poorly, then he will stay home then too. There will be plenty of food and lots of games and things to do. Many things have been cancelled and Dave will not be able to go on a holiday. Also, he might not see people he normally does at home. They may need to stay. Some schools and shops have also closed to stop lots of people being all together. But just for now, to keep people safe, it will not be forever. Dave has a grandma and he knows she is a little bit old. He's worried because coronavirus is more dangerous for her, he has been told. Nurse Dottie says that it may make her more poorly than it would him or his sister, but this is why she will stay at home and they will take what she needs to her. If he gets coronavirus, Dave asks, will he need to visit Nurse Dottie at the hospital? Nurse Dottie explains that no, that's not the case at all. If he's poorly, then home is the best place for him to stay. Unless he needs some help, only then would to hospital he makes his way. Nurse Dottie explains that on TV and everywhere people will say lots of things, but no matter what Dave hears, we are ready for what coronavirus brings. To keep everyone safe is the reason that there are all these plans. All Dave needs to do is stay calm and remember to wash his hands. Now Dave knows the truth. He's no longer scared. He knows what to do to keep himself prepared. He knows to keep washing his hands, and if poorly at home he has to stay, but most of all, now he knows he's going to be okay.